Hello, my name is Mindy. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a book haul for the past week, up through June 20th. So, I mean August 20th, I'm sorry. The first book I have here is Jesus and the Beanstalk. It says, we live in an unsettling, challenging time. Everywhere we look, we see giant problems, giant obstacles to sharing faith, giant barriers to peaceful life, giant strongholds of fear. But what if you knew 8 small secrets to unlocking a strength big enough to overcome whatever obstacle life may bring? And so, using allegory and a bit of humor, Jesus and the Beanstalk explores a passage in 2 Peter 1 to uncover 8 truths that will help you unleash a larger-than-life faith. The first one is faith, and then godliness, affection for others, love, perseverance, goodness, knowledge, self-control. In this creative, refreshing perspective on spiritual growth, you will discover an unyielding strength when you tap the power of a God who is stronger than any beanstalk and bigger than your biggest giants. And this is for a blog review from Abingdon Press. And then I have an arc here for The 1,000th Floor by Katharine McGee. Okay, it says, welcome to Manhattan in 2118. 100 years in the future, New York is a city of innovation and dreams. The people never change. Everyone here wants something, and everyone has something to lose. Lita Cole's flawless exterior belies a secret addiction to a drug she never should have tried and a boy she never should have touched. Eris Dodd Radson's beautiful, carefree life falls to pieces when a heartbreaking betrayal tears her family apart. Rylan Myers' job on one of the highest floors sweeps her into a world and a romance she never imagined. But will her new life cost Rylan her old one? Watt Bakhordi is a tech genius with a secret. He knows everything about everyone, but when he's hired to spy by an upper floor girl, he finds himself caught up in the complicated web of lies. And living above everyone else on the 1,000th floor is Avery Fuller, the girl genetically designed to be perfect, the girl who seems to have it all, yet is tormented by the one thing she can never have. And this comes out, well, it's already come out. It came out this month on the 16th. Oh, maybe it came out on the 30th. And you really don't know because it's got 2 dates on here. So, but look for it. It looks like it's be really good. And this is The Apothecary's Curse by Barbara Barnett. Penny Dreadful meets House in this genre-bending urban fantasy that mixes alchemy and genetics as a doctor and an apothecary try to prevent a pharmaceutical company from exploring the book that made them immortal centuries ago. In Victorian London, the fates of physician Simon Bell and apothecary Galen Ursuladoon intertwine when Simon gives his wife an elixir created by Galen from an ancient manuscript. Meant to cure her cancer, it kills her. Suicidal, Simon swallows the remainder, only to find he cannot die. Hearing rumors of a Bedlam inmate with regenerative powers like his own, Simon is shocked to discover it's Galen. The 2 men conceal their immortality, but the only hope of reversing their condition rests with Galen's missing manuscript. When modern-day pharmaceutical company Transdiff Genomics unearths diaries describing the torture of Bedlam inmates, the company's scientists suspect a link between Galen and an unnamed inmate. Galen and genomics geneticist Anne Shaw are powerfully drawn to each other, and her family connection to his manuscript leads to a stunning revelation. Will it bring ruin or redemption? And that comes out, oh, I don't have a date, October the 11th of this year. And then there's this one, which is a hardback arc. It's called Shadow House by Dan Balaki, and it's The Gathering. Knock, knock. Who's dead? Shadow House is calling you. Some houses are more than just haunted. They're hungry. Dash, Dylan, Poppy, Marcus, and Azumi don't know this at first. They each think they've been summoned to Shadow House for innocent reasons. But there's nothing innocent about Shadow House. Something within its walls is wickedly wrong. Nothing and nobody can be trusted. Hallways move, doors vanish, ghosts appear, children disappear, and the way out, that's disappeared too. Enter Shadow House if you dare. Don't just read about Shadow House, go inside it. Get the free Shadow House app now and explore the haunted depths. And this came out on August the 30th. Or it will come out August the 30th. Okay. And then The 12 Days of Dash and Lily by Rachel Cohen and David Levithan. Okay. Dash and Lily have had a tough year since they first fell in love among the shelves of their favorite bookstore. Lily's beloved grandfather suffered a heart attack, and his difficult road to recovery has taken a major toll on her typically sunny disposition. With only 12 days left until Christmas, Lily's favorite time of the year, Dash, Lily's brother Langston, and their closest friends must take Manhattan by storm to help Lily recapture the unique holiday magic of a glittering, snow-covered New York City in December. Written in alternating chapters by New York Times bestselling authors Rachel Cohn and David Levithan, The 12 Days of Dash and Lily reunites two beloved characters in a Christmas romance destined to be revisited season after season. And this comes out in October. And then I have Glitter. These all are arcs from publishers. Breaking Bad meets Marie Antoinette in this genre-bending new novel from a New York Times best-selling author. Outside the Palace of Versailles, it's modern day. Inside, the people dress, eat, and act like it's the 18th century. The palace has every indulgence, but for one pretty young thing, it's about to become a very beautiful prison. When Danica witnesses an act of murder by the young king, her mother makes a cruel power play, blackmailing the king into making Dani his queen when she turns 18. She has 6 months to raise enough money to disappear into the real world beyond the palace gates. Her ticket out? Glitter. A drug so powerful that a tiny pinch mixed into a pot of rouge or lip gloss can make the wearer hopelessly addicted. Addicted to a drug Dani can sell for more money than she's ever dreamed. But in Versailles, secrets are impossible to keep. And the most dangerous secret, falling for a drug dealer outside the palace walls, is one risk she has to take. Okay, and then the next one, this comes out in October too. October also, sorry. The World in Flames, A Boyhood and a Doomsday Cult by Gerald Walker. And this comes out on September 6th. A boyhood memoir of growing up with blind African-American parents and a segregationist doomsday cult. When The World in Flames begins in 1970, Gerald Walker is 6 years old. His consciousness revolves around being a member of a church whose beliefs he finds not only confusing, but terrifying. Composed of a hodgepodge of religious dogmas, the underpinning tenet of Herbert W. Armstrong's Worldwide Church of God was that members were God's chosen race and all others would perish in just a few years' time. The membership was ruled by fear, intimidation, and threats. Anyone who dared leave the church would endure hardship for the remainder of this life and eternal suffering in the next. The next life, according to Armstrong, would arrive in 1975, 3 years after the start of the Great Tribulation. Walker would be 11 years old. Walker's parents were particularly vulnerable to the promise of relief from this world's hardships. They were living in a 2-room apartment in a dangerous Chicago housing project with 4 children. His father had been an alcoholic, and most significantly, both of his parents were blind, having lost their sight to childhood accidents. They took comfort in the belief that they had been chosen for a better afterlife, and dutifully sent tithes to Armstrong, whose church boasted more than 100,000 members and over $80 billion in revenues at its height. And then the next one is The Most Wonderful Time of the Year, A Countdown to Christmas by Ace Collins. And this comes out on October 4th. Celebrate 31 days of a Christ-filled Christmas season. For Christians worldwide, the month of December is filled with joy and wonder as we anticipate the celebration of Christ's birth. There is no other time of the year that can compare to the Christmas season for both the young and the young at heart. From December 1st to New Year's Eve, reawaken the wonder, joy, and magic that is Christmas with daily scriptures and inspirational readings of stories behind popular Christmas traditions, carols, and movies. Enjoy a wealth of fun activities to help make the most of the season, including heartwarming holiday recipes and homemade gift ideas. With the soon-to-be cherished holiday devotional, best-selling author Ace Collins will capture your imagination and help make each day of December more memorable and meaningful to you and those you love by shining a light on the real spirit of the season. And the last book I got last week was Three Dark Crowns, which comes out next month. Okay, and this is, in this dark, inventive fantasy, triple sisters must fight one another to the death to become the queen. Sisters Arsino, Catherine, and Mirabella have been anticipating their 16th birthday, the day that marks the start of the official fight for the crown. Each was born with a talent meant to help her overpower her sister rivals. Arsino is a naturalist with the ability to command any plant or animal. Catherine, a poisoner, can ingest the deadliest potions without breaking a swear. And Mirabella, a fierce elemental, can conjure up hungry fires and vicious storms. With their lives and the throne on the line, this will be a battle to remember. Okay, that's all I got this past week. I hope everybody's having a good week. Had a good week last week, and we'll have a good week this week. Thanks for watching. Bye.